Hello and welcome back to Nate Davis Disc Golf. This is coverage of the CCR Open, brought to you by the Great Lakes Disc. I'm Chili Chilson, here with Josh Sywick. Hey, Josh is a local player here. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm really excited to watch some coverage, see these guys shred this course in my backyard, and it's fun disc golf.
Yeah. Burchfield's a great park. Two different courses. Definitely plays somewhat differently between the two, don't you think?
Oh, most definitely. Yeah. I mean, on the other course on River's Edge or Renegade's Trail, you have it's wide open out there. On this one, it's a lot more tightly wooded fairways. Definitely a different challenge.
Yeah, you got water to look out for on River's Edge.
Oh, for sure.
Hence the name. Yep. So here's a look at our leaderboard after round one. We're covering round two here, and this is the chase card. Look at some of the players. So we have first off Tim Barham, and then Robert Burridge, a couple local guys around here, and then Ian Hamilton, followed up by John Willis second.
Love the hat.
Yep. All right, let's take a look at hole one, 314. It's tight out of the gate there through the trees, and you got to manage your way up this hill. Got a few posts in the way. Ideal flight would be a nice hyzer from a righty all the way to the top here to give you a chance at looking at the two.
I feel like it plays a little longer than 314 too.
Yeah.
In the MPO division, teeing first with an 8 down in round one, Tim Barham.
Yeah, Tim's a local player. He's also out on the pro tour.
Oh yeah, it's always good to see Tim play.
Sponsored by Discraft.
That's just picture perfect. That's what you want.
Teeing
Should be
second,
good
also with
positioning.
an 8 down in round one, Robert Burridge.
Robert, another local pro, who won AM Nationals last year.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Also getting out the gate clean, it looked like. Or did he? Oh, no, he did
Teeing
not.
third, also an 8 down in round one, Ian Hamilton.
Yeah, Ian hails from Wyoming, Michigan, the west side. He's got 21 career wins and started playing in 2017.
Pulls that one a little bit, and that's sidewalk there is OB.
Rounding
That's
out our
unfortunate.
chase card, teeing fourth, shooting a 7 down in round one, John Willis.
And we've got John Willis last on our card. He's actually from out of state, comes from Tyler, Texas. Been playing since 2003 and got 9 career wins under his belt. That looks pretty good too. As long as it gets around that last blast, that should be a putt.
Yeah. You got to. That's the thing you have to miss on this hole is that little outcropping of bush.
Looked like he sawed that off a little bit.
Yeah,
Talking about the flag. Yeah, that's a bummer. Just kind of a pitch up.
Yeah, he really got out of position there.
Mm-hmm. Long putt outside circle. Good bit at it though, and no roll away. John putting for his birdie.
Yeah, just misses. Tim for birdie here.
That's a good start.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right, John picking up the par.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of a death putt on that comeback.
Oh, for sure. It's kind of scary staring down that hill on the toboggan run, just looking off into the abyss.
Yeah. Robert Burridge, no stranger to our coverage here. He's been on a couple times. All right, that brings us into hole two. It's one of my favorite holes on this course. It's a long flight off the top. You got to manage this long straight fairway, the toboggan runs, and it's 671, so a couple shots to get you the pin unless you're a big gun, I think.
Yeah, it's I didn't see a whole lot of people really like going for the pin. It was really just a placement shot in the middle. You don't want to be too far left or right. Just give yourself a clean up for it. Take your easy 3 and move on.
Yeah, it's fun to hang one out here.
Oh, it really
Right
is.
That's good flight.
Mm-hmm. Full flight. Right up the middle. That's about all you want out there.
Robert sent in one.
Started off a little left, but got good turn out of it.
Yeah. Managed his way down there pretty good. There's a good break on that disc to carry.
For sure. Gets right up to the base of the hill there. That's going to be a pretty easy upshot, one would hope. Ian drifting a little bit right, but it's going to hook up.
He stays clear of the OB over there. He's
Yep.
good. All right, Ian first to shoot towards his birdie opportunity.
Yeah, with this pin being on the hill, the upshot's a little tricky.
Yeah, you definitely got to be precise with where you're landing it. Tim hangs up a little bit in the air.
But it sat down okay, it looked like. That is the danger, especially with the backhand upshot on this. You don't want to hyzer out too much and fall down that hill, then it's a really tough putt from down there.
Yeah. Hey, Robert plays it just about perfect. You
Yep.
want to keep it low and land it right on the hill so it doesn't have that opportunity.
Ian putting for his birdie.
Yeah, this is one you could easily go back and forth on if you
Oh,
were
absolutely.
aggressive putting and it not going in. Tim picks up his easy 3 there. Oh, very uncharacteristic by Robert there.
Also kind of another death putt talking about that hill. You're just looking right over the hill at it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, from any direction pretty much on this hole with that elevated positioning.
John also picking up the birdie.
All right, that brings us to hole 3. Gets into the first real tight shot. It's a nice little forehand for a righty, I'd say, or a lefty special. Flying through these trees and a little hyzer skip at the end. Give you a shot at a birdie.
Nice little flex forehand out of Tim. Skips right around the corner. Oh, that's pretty much what you want to do.
Picture perfect there.
Just looks a little nose down on that one. Still going to be not terrible. He's not off left or right.
Robert's got a good forehand game. Might have got a little early hit there.
Ooh, tough kick there. Looked like he got a good second kick to kind of keep him, well, I'm not sure if that's good or bad.
Yeah, it's easy to be out of position with just one little hit and not in a good spot.
Yeah, you get off the fairway on this course and it's trouble. Oh, looks like he got a little kiss there.
Yeah, definitely didn't like it by the body language.
Mm-hmm.
John for his chance at 2.
Oh, good looking bid.
Oh, Robert coming up just a bit shy there. Just some routine pars to finish up here.
Still haven't seen where Tim ended up. Oh, there he is. Oh, yeah. Park City.
Yeah. Apparently he just about aced it.
That's a pretty good start for Tim there. 3 for 3.
Yeah, definitely. All right, that takes us into hole 4. It's an ace and birdie opportunity here if you fly it right. A nice straight shot will give you an opportunity at birdie here. See, Tim's going with the forehand here.
I like that play. If you to the left and then get it back just over the top of that hill, it gives you a really good look at birdie. It looks like he just bounced off the top of the hill, didn't quite skip over.
Yeah, he'll have a little up and over look at it.
Mm-hmm. Early release there for John.
Yeah. Ian getting skinny on the outside.
He might have pushed far enough forward that he might have a long look at it from up there. And that, if it gets in the gut, it looks like it skipped just shy of it.
Yeah, you get it in between those berms. That's right where you want to land.
Yep.
What's your play off the tee on this?
I like to throw a backhand proxy. You turn over putter, just kind of try to push it as far and get right to the base of that gully there and have myself a putt. Sound like Tim hit the cage there with his putt. Was actually surprised watching the lead card coverage. Nobody got this on the lead card, so I'm hoping somebody, on chase gets a birdie or makes up a stroke. But doesn't look like that's gonna happen, unfortunately.
Yeah, this is definitely a hole. I would be surprised that they're not getting that birdie on it. It's a pretty routine little shot.
Yeah. But no harm, no foul. Everybody's gonna clean up a par.
All right, that takes us into hole 5. Another little deuce opportunity. The basket's positioned on this berm, so it adds a bit of difficulty to the shot. Definitely a cool little hole, though.
Yeah, got another little tight, kind of gate to shoot out of at the beginning. Kind of a, I don't know, feature of this course. You just like to put something you got to shoot through right off the pad.
Tim puts it there for the birdie opportunity.
Yeah, and that's the smart play on this hole, really, is to just try to land it at the base of the hill or just scoot up that hill as much as possible. You give it the ace run, there's nothing behind the basket. You just blow past it.
Yeah, it just flies right by. I know what you're talking about. Being a lefty, Robert going with the forehand here. Yeah, that looks like a good one.
Oh, yeah, right at the top of the hill. Ian pulled it a little bit right, but it looks like he squeaked through for a putt.
Yeah, coming up just a bit short. Robert gets his first birdie there of the round. That's good.
John right there with him.
A little fist bump action. He's excited.
Yeah. Good to get that round going.
Yeah. It's important early in a round for sure.
A lot of the par threes on the front 9 are just like, they're tricky, but you really want to get a few of them.
Yeah, it gets frustrating if you're not picking them up.
Yep.
All right, that takes us into hole 6. This is a bit of a challenge on this one, going uphill. You think you can make it to the top of the hill, but it's quite the shot to get up there.
It takes a real pump.
Yeah, most players aren't going to reach all the way up top, but a couple of long throwers, you can see them get to this flat top and have a look at the basket.
You really just want to try to get something out there as far as you can and then land left, so you have like a forehand approach or lefty hyzer approach at the basket.
Yeah, nice open look at it.
It's a little pinched off on the right.
Yeah. Oh, nice little love tap there. Puts him back towards center.
John throwing pretty much the stock shot that I see a lot of players play on this. Get out there, get to the left.
Yeah, like you're saying, put yourself in position. Yeah, Robert.
Well, that had some carry.
Yeah, he's got some power. Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, Ian's got a good drive up there too.
Yep.
Oh, good carry to the left too.
Yeah. Like Ian's just gonna chip a little forehand up there.
Looks like it made it into the green area.
Same for John. Looks like, yeah, that's what you want to do. Tim didn't get quite as left as he wanted, so he's got to go a little higher with the spike, but looks like he pulled it off pretty well.
Yeah, fights through. Yeah.
A little bit of plinko in there, but
yeah, he got inside the circle.
yeah, can't argue with the results.
Yeah. Oh, unfortunate bounce out there.
Yeah. Those Chainstar pros are really not very forgiving on the left side.
Yeah, they seem, it's kind of controversial right now. I think a lot of players out here they're either a fan of them or they're not. So
What do you think about them? You like them?
I think they'll beat in and be good. So far, I've experienced those chain outs.
Yeah,
So,
I've had a few as well.
yeah, they're putting them in at a lot of courses around here, though. So.
They are.
All right, that takes us into hole 7. It's a little downhill shot. It's a birdie opportunity, but it's a tough play. You know, righties, you can fly a little Anheuser S shot and get down here, but then you have the road OB that kind of puts some danger in the hole.
Yeah, that road OB is really dangerous if you hyzer it back with the righty backhand.
I just play a putter, backhand lefty.
Yep. This is a really good safe play. A little bit of a forehand down there. You're not really flirting with the OB. As long as you get straight up there and finish right, you should have a putt staring right at the OB.
Definitely, yep.
Ooh. Got the turn on it to get all the way down there.
That looks good.
Oh, but that's the danger.
Yep.
Ian getting out the gate. He should be down there safe for a putt too, I think.
Yeah, you got the green flag. Robert going a little low. Should get a little skip action.
Yeah. I like that play a little bit lower too, because that drop off is pretty severe actually there, and you don't want it. The disc likes to carry.
Yeah.
Great putt by Ian there.
Yeah, picking up that birdie. And Robert ended up in great position. Just doesn't get what he wants there.
Just not quite getting his hand up above the cage.
Yeah, needs that follow through.
Uncharacteristic from Tim there.
Yeah, you got to wonder, a little bit of breeze there must have lifted it. That's what happens when you throw it nose up, huh?
Yeah. No problem with the bring back.
Yeah.
And then even though John did go OB, that line you can see is so close to the OB, it's really just a tap in par.
Yeah, it's punishing and not getting the birdie, but not too punishing because you're so close to just make that circle 3. And that brings us into hole 8. Little shot, real tight, technical shot. A lot of players can get the birdie here. What do you think of this hole?
I like it's kind of unique. It's a really tight tunnel, and you've got a couple different ways you can attack it. It looks like Ian's going with the backhand skip shot. That's how I like to play it. Just try to hit that hill and skip up. Tim's going to go the other way, the forehand. It's really tough on the forehand flex because if you get it too high, it looks executed very well right at the top of the hill. But if you get it too high, you can fall down that hill. It's just rough bushes down there. It's not OB, but it may as well be.
Yeah, everything's punishing off the fairway here with the rough. Robert getting one down there. Yeah,
Ooh, yeah.
Looked like he might have had a bit at the basket there. John just elects to lay up. Not a bad choice with that type of green.
Absolutely. Another layup, yeah. Tim wasn't laying that up. Hope sat for him, though.
Yeah, he did his job, kept it on target. And John securing his par.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Robert for birdie there.
Heck yeah.
He did take a run at that basket.
I think he did, yeah.
All right. And Tim will wrap up the pars on the hole.
Not too bad. I mean, this is another one of those ones you want to try to get, but as long as you take your par and don't, hurt your score, you're not too mad.
Yeah, definitely. All right, that brings us into hole 9. It's a big shot off the tee. You got to pick a gap here. Traditionally, a lot of players play to the left of where the camera just flew by. And then you get down to this pocket, a whole bunch of trees that you need to navigate. Definitely a scoreable hole, though, I'd say.
Oh, for sure.
Par 4.
As long as you can get into a spot in the middle of the fairway, left or right, just clear where you can take a clean up shot, it's very scoreable.
Yeah, just put yourself in position. Hard to say where that landed.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
Ian puts a nice turn.
Oh, kissed something and kicked over to the left side there. It's going to be a tough shot out of that side. All those trees are really spindly. Tim throwing a mid-range or a putter there?
Yeah, looked like a mid.
That's a good shot. He's just playing position around the corner.
Oh, John with an early hit.
Mm-hmm. Like a pretty good recovery shot around the corner, though.
Yeah, he wasn't punished too bad. At least he had a look down the fairway.
Robert getting kind of sneaky up the right side. He got all the way through to almost pin high.
Yeah, it looked like it carried through there. We'll see what Ian can do. Looked like he snuck it out there.
Yeah, I couldn't quite see where that landed, but it looked clean. Tim's kind of butted up against this tree here.
Yeah, this is a difficult stance here.
Looks like the same disc he used off the tee. Just throwing a nice little swing hyzer at it. I think that should be on the green.
Yeah, that was a good shot. John to get himself up there to save par.
Ian running his birdie. Up and oh, great bid. Looks like Robert from a pretty similar spot.
Oh, just a bit short. There you go, Tim.
Yeah, Tim with the lone birdie.
I wonder if that's a Buzz SS, because that is kind of his signature
That is his
model.
thing, isn't it? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Especially that standstill, low speed, just kind of wrist flick it out there, get that nice gentle hyzer out of it.
Yeah, he has really good control over that. All right, that finishes up that hole.
Finishes up our front nine, actually. Tim with a nice 6 down for the front. It's a pretty good score.
Yeah, these guys were playing pretty solid. Tim definitely standing out in the crowd. All right, let's take a look at the leaderboard here.
We got Scott Conway coming in with a neg 12, Noah Mindsma also with a neg 12, Andrew Martin with a neg 8, and Tim Barham, I think, rounding out that with the neg 6. Not too shabby.
Yeah, thanks for watching the front nine coverage. Tune in and check out the back nine.